Hello, good evening. I'm Mark Jordan Angko, and I'm here to talk about OpenID. And I'll show you my slides and I'll start my presentation. So, hello, I'm here to talk about OpenID, and this is presented by me, Mark Angko. So, let's check on our typical use of the current internet. Assume this is you, and then when you open your browser, you'd probably go check your mail, and you go to search engines or go to Yahoo to check the news or your other mail, and then go to Facebook to check on news feeds or relationship status changes of your friends, or then you can just play games and do your harvest for the night. And you get redirected to YouTube because your friends shared video, and then you tweet about it, or just blog about it, and then you will also know that Friendster has a new interface, then check on your other friends, your old friends. And after that, you'll probably check on pictures on Flickr or probably surf again to many other websites and spend so much time because you realize that there are really just so many websites nowadays. And probably, if you want to access this content, you first sign up. And then, just to sign up, you would first go to the website. See that requires you to log in, so you would click on the sign up button or register button. Then you read on the acceptable usage or terms and agreement, or don't really care about it. And after that, you just fill out very long forms that you have probably already signed up on a different site. Then some sites would ask you to type what you saw on the captcha, which sometimes really hard to understand. After that, you will need to log into your email and check your inbox or sometimes your bulk or spam folder to confirm your email. Then would be then go back to the site and log in with your newly acquired username. As you can see, this is a very tedious process, and there are still some problems that can be encountered. Like when you sign up, your preferred username is already in use, and then you take a hard time to think of another username, and you get another username to use, and see that the site won't accept your universal password because it's length or unsupported characters. Then when it won't accept your password, you probably just use a random password generator to create your password, which you probably won't even remember. One solution that you can use is by using OpenID. And OpenID lets you just need to remember only one username and only one password, and you don't need to fill up those forms to sign up to websites, and you're just gonna need only one username to log into supported websites. Then so this one username, you just need to give information once to websites that you can trust. So where can you use OpenID? You just look for supported websites and that has this kind of login form. So how does OpenID works? OpenID works with by using two identities. First, consumer, which is the website that you want to log in or sign up to. The other one is the provider, which is also the website or server where applied for an OpenID account or OpenID username. Now, when you sign into the website using your OpenID, you would first put in your OpenID and it will authenticate you by redirecting you to the provider of the OpenID that you place or that you put in. You will then just authenticate yourself on the provider, and then you will be redirected back to the website that you want to log into without signing up. Then I'll show you how to get an OpenID account, and I'll show you a demo of how it really works. Now I'll show you how to get your own OpenID account. If you already have a Yahoo account, you can enable it to become an OpenID account by going to openid.yahoo.com, and just need to click the button. Let's start here. And these sites is what they call the provider sites. So they provide you in OpenID, and they are the ones that really do the authentication. So I already I already enabled my Yahoo account here. So as you can see, you can do some customizations where you can add another identity to your OpenID account. These identities let you create, lets you make identities that you can use for different websites, like websites that you go to for ACADS, websites for work, websites that you go for other personal stuff. So another provider, which actually recommended provider, is myopenid.com, and here you can sign up for an OpenID. Just click on the button here. Then it's a typical form that you need to sign up for an OpenID. The username, which you put in a username, it will already do generate an OpenID URL here, which is the one that you enter. I'll show you later. And there, you need to choose a password, email, and captcha. So next, I'll show you how to use the account, the OpenID account, to go to uh, consumer websites. Now I'll show you how you can use your OpenID account to log in or sign up to consumer websites which supports OpenID. So you can go to openiddirectory.com to check for sites which supports OpenID. And here I went to livejournal.com/openid to log, and I'll put in my OpenID account here to log in. When I press login, LiveJournal will redirect to myopenid.com to authenticate me. So press login, and I'll be here. I'll be redirected to my OpenID, and I just need to authenticate myself to my OpenID. See, I did not put my password in LiveJournal, and then it will be my OpenID who will authenticate, will tell LiveJournal.com that I am who I said I am. So continue. See, I'm now logged into LiveJournal. So, there are some other websites where you can use your OpenID to log in or sign up to. Show some of it here: Bleeper, Mix, Toodledoo, Run Easy from Reebok, and SourceForge. And also you can do it in Facebook. You just need to go to your settings, then account settings, and go to linked accounts. Here I already linked my OpenID account, so I can link another account like my Yahoo OpenID account here. Link it. I will then be redirected to Yahoo. Here, put it, sign in. Then when you're already linked in, you will then be automatically log into Facebook, and you log into my OpenID or Yahoo. So that's the end of my introduction to OpenID. I'll be showing you next how to implement OpenID on your websites.